Good morning, good people. How's everyone doing today? Hope you are awake. You can still have your coffee nearby if you need to. That counts as water intake. Or you can have a water bottle, which will actually be a lot better as well. My name is Amy. I'm here for SilverSneakers Classic. And any equipment that you'll need today, same as always, you'll need a stretchy band, handles or no handles if you have it, a pair of light weights, and a little squishy ball. Again, thanks for joining us. We just really appreciate your support for keeping your membership active during the shutdown. And always remember to please check in when you're coming to the class, just like you would have done when you're coming into our physical building. You check in with your membership code. There is a little link in the description of this, or when you signed in, just try to check in. And if you're like, I'm so confused, I don't know what to do, you can give us a call. We will still answer our phone. So we just want to make sure that you count. All right, so we will start with our deep breaths in. This music makes me want to march right away, but we have to start small. Okay, put one hand overhead. Bring that other one over. For any of you who are night owls, I heard that the northern lights are making an appearance. There's a very good chance to see them either last night or today. So if you find that you are up around midnight, try to look outside your window. See if you see anything. I know there's a couple people out there who have never seen the northern lights, and it is magical. Let me tell you. I haven't seen them for a couple years, but it's beautiful. Someday I hope to see them up in like Alaska or like Lapland or something like that, when we are allowed to travel once again. All right, bring one down. Bend your knees a little bit. Be nice to your joints. Pull your pants up. And roll those arms back and forth. Roll them all the way around. Shrug those shoulders up. Do a little torso twist. Remember, any of these videos that we put up online, you can watch them and do them anytime. If you're not a morning person and don't want to work out at 8:30, work out at 4 o'clock, work out at noon. The videos will be there forever. That way it's a nice time to also try out other classes. Say if you've always been interested in total body conditioning or yoga, but you're like, I've never done yoga before and I don't want to look silly, then you can do it in the comfort of your own home. We can't expect ourselves to be amazing at anything when we've never done it before, so be nice to yourself. Makes me think of when I took a pottery class. Pottery looks so easy and people just smooth things and just a little light touch of the finger and they make beautiful stuff. Woo-wee. I was awful. It was really hard and I definitely cried while I was doing it. But I did make something and it didn't look awful. Bring those arms on out. So if you've had a similar experience, let me know in the comments below. Or feel free to let me me know in some other way, I would like to know. Put your hands on it. Arms across. Those arms on down and across. December 10th today, so Christmas is coming up on us. I know yesterday I had a small group where we spoke about what are we most excited about Christmas, or what are little things that we enjoy about the season. And a lot of people, of course, enjoy all the Christmas lights. Arms on up. I know I noticed on my drive here today, there are a bunch of snowmen all over town. I think I passed probably at least 4 or 5. And they're looking a little decrepit, but they're still holding on. Some of them have hats and scarves. Some of them have pieces of tree coming all out from the top of their head. But it's just kind of a fun thing. Feet on out. I know once I was driving in the state of Wyoming on a road that I probably shouldn't have been on, but I was because I was lost. But I passed a humongous snowman, easily taller than me, with like pretty wide girth. It was kind of cool. And it wasn't by anyone's house or anything, just in the middle of the forest. Then there were some bighorn sheep. All right, bring those knees up a little bit. You can go a little bit, or you can go a lot, depending on how your balance is today. Kick those heels on up. If anyone needs any water, good time to have some water. 2 hands on up. I know I was just reading about water intake in my nutrition course, and how sometimes, depending on where you're working out, person needs a little bit more than just plain water. Maybe you need a little electrolytes in there. Maybe you haven't been feeling very good. Or maybe you've been feeling a little lightheaded. That usually means that your body needs a little extra mineral content. Arms down. So that's why I'm going to talk about drinking a lot of water today. And like I said, coffee and tea do technically count as well. All right, punch those arms to the ground. know the lake has not I haven't seen any ice on the lake hardly at all. So for anyone that does that book across the bay, kind of wonder. But it is only December. Has to get cold sometime. Alright. Bring those arms a little bit more forward. Kind of bring that forearm. Find the crowds of people that don't exist anymore. And bring those arms a little higher. Let those arms hang out. Take a little water break myself. Keep those feet going side to side. One arm up, one arm down. Let your inner cheerleader out. Those arms in front. Hands on up to the sky. And again, if you're feeling a little tired or need to calm down a little bit, get some more water, or you can always take a chair. So arms on down. Bring those arms across. Alright, switch those feet so they're tapping behind. Kind of tapping my feet across a little bit. Don't need to trip yourself out. Bring those figure skater, speed skater arms on up. Two arms on up. And bring those arms down. And bring those feet forward. Tapping those toes to the front. Kind of start pulling our bodies down a little bit. Which I'm sure some of you are like, thank you. No, I'm sure you're doing great. A little biceps up. Elbows out. Doing those little cool moves. Throwing those fingers across. Just trying to bring a smile to your face. Alright, tap those toes right and left. We're gonna stop using our arms a little bit more. The less limbs we're using, the less our heart has to work to pump blood up to there. But don't think that not talking will feed blood to your brain or something silly like that. If you want to be real crazy, you can step into a box step. Let your feet follow. 2 steps forward, 2 steps to the side, 2 steps back. And if it helps, you can put your arms up. Pretend you're dancing with someone. Let's get you thinking a little bit. Gotta exercise your brain too. Breath. Make sure you have a nice little runway around you. We'll do some balance work. Hold on to the chair if you need to. And we'll start with a little heel to toe action. Walking yourself forward a couple steps back. Always put a little strut in your walk. Lift your hat. And then once you have done your dance, put that one foot in front of the other. Hold that stance. Make sure your shoulders are up high. I always remember my coaches telling me you're to hold a little piece of string from the top of your head. Would you be standing up tall? Or would the string be kind of dangling around? Okay. Switch feet, put that other foot in front of the other. Relax those feet. Stand both shoulder width apart. Standing tall. We're going to bend from our waist, reaching forward. Reach out to the side. Another way to do this one is if you kind of reach, take a little step. Kind of simulate if someone were to come in behind you and give you a little shove. You could catch yourself. Or you can just bend from your waist. Couple more. Alright, standing tall. Bring one of those legs up as high as you can. Move that ankle around. Switch sides. Alright, 2 feet on the ground. Next I want you to stand in front of your chair. Make sure that it's a chair that won't roll away or move away from you. We don't need any of that silliness going on. But we're going to do some sit to stands. So pretty much squat. So when you sit down, remember to stick your butt out, weight in your heels, all the way down, all the way up. See if I can find a joke for you real fast. A man took his Rottweiler to the vet and he said to him, "My dog is cross-eyed. Is there anything you can do for it?" "Well," said the vet, "let's take a look at him." He picks up the dog by the ears and has a good look at him. "Well," says the vet, "I'm gonna have to put him down." "Just because he's cross-eyed?" says the man. "No, because he's too heavy." All right, 2 more of these. Again, I hope there's a couple of groans out there. All right, all done with that. Get some water. Just pick your little ball up. I'm gonna take a seat this time. And just toss her around. Get acquainted with him again. And toss them a little bit faster and closer together. Move them up a little bit. Tight, squish that ball, let them have it. All right, if you are seated, roll that ball underneath, pass them underneath. And see how fast you can go if you want. Or you're gonna just go nice and slow. And switch directions. Speed them up if you can. All right, put that ball between your knees. And you're just gonna squish that ball together. Use those hip abductors, inner thighs. Maybe you have one of those, I don't know what they were called, but they were one of those little weird contraption you could put between and do that little squishy. They were popular in the 90s or the 80s maybe. I know there's someone out there who knows what I'm talking about. All right, take that ball out, put it in one hand, kind of bend that wrist up and down, round and round. Big arm, big figure 8. And toss turn over to the other hand. Roll that wrist around and round, up and down. Figure 8 pattern. All right, take that ball, put them behind you, between you and your chair, and then this way you get a free back massage. Who doesn't like that? Put them kind of anywhere where it feels nice. Maybe you have tightness between your shoulder blades. That's a common spot. Or your low back. This wasn't feeling very good this morning. Put them down there, as long as it feels okay. We don't want to create more pain. All right, you toss him to the side. been asked before, they're like, Amy, can we just do that the whole class? Maybe someday we'll do an hour-long ball massage or something like that. We'll see. All right, as you can see, we're gonna move on, pick up our little light weights. I'm gonna keep sitting for this portion. You can always stand whenever you want. But again, always check your posture before you sit down and as you're seated. And we're gonna lift those arms up, palms up, bicep curls. Notice how my arms are not flailing or anything like that. They're nice and controlled. All right, one more of these. Arms all the way down. Bring them up right in front. Remember to keep breathing. Even if it's really loud breathing, it's better than not breathing. One more of these. And move those shoulders around if you need to. Keeping those arms below. Bring those arms up. Right in front of your body, elbows out. Gotta get those arms ready for all the Christmas treats, right? I made cookies yesterday, which will for sure be gone before Christmas, but you know, just getting ready. All right, one more on this side. All right, bring those arms up to your hips. If you are seated in a chair that has arms, kind of move your body off to the side. Just because your arms are gonna run right into it. But if you're not, just bring them right on back. I'll twist it just to show you what I'm doing. Last one, switcheroo, and again, I put my other arm on my lap for support. Last one. I think we had one extra there. We'll see. All right, we'll be all done with our weights for the day. Get another drink of water if you need one. Everybody ready? Bring your band down out. I'm going to put it underneath my foot. And when you are prepared, just going to stretch that out. Kind of like if you were going to press down your brake in slow motion. Probably wouldn't help you. more to go. And we're gonna roll that foot up and around. Working that hip joint. Once again, you can do all of these standing as well if that feels more comfortable. I just wanted to show some options of seated ones. Make it accessible for everybody. All right, bring that foot down. You're gonna slide both of your feet inside. Make sure you don't fall off your chair. You're gonna open those feet. Work the outside of your hips. Engages your abs a little bit. You can always do little tiny ones. All right, foot out. The one inside that we have not done. And on those brakes. Maybe you had one of those cars someone told me about that I think there were actually 3 pedals. There was like an extra clutch, which would be confusing, I'm sure. If anyone knows what kind of vehicle that was, let me know. Always had a fondness for classic cars. From the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. They're pretty beautiful stuff. All right, and roll that foot around. Whoop. Keep running into the ground. Rotation, that foot down. Keeping that foot inside, we'll do one more. Just gonna bring that arm out, stretching those arms. I think they make all electrical, like chainsaws and mowers with buttons nowadays, and so you don't have to pull that pull cord anymore, which is really nice because sometimes those pull cords were really annoying. All right, one more each side. 1 and 1. Need a little bit more water. We're into the home stretch, quite literally. So, seated or standing, your choice at this point in time. I'm just gonna keep sitting. Bring that arm across my body. Catch your breath a little bit. Relax those arms. Bring that one arm up behind your neck. You always push your arm up as well, if that feels okay. Stretching that tricep right here. You can either hold on to your chair if that feels okay, or just bring them behind. If you're still with me, you've been enjoying class, right below the video there are little thumbs up or thumbs down. Let me know how we're doing. Roll those wrists around. Squeeze those hands together. Little piston flings. Push those hands together. Press into them as hard as you can. Stretching that forearm. Move your head back and forth. Just kidding. All right, you're gonna move those hands in front, pressing them forward, stretching that back out. Off to one side. And again, as a reminder, if any of these stretches do not feel good, do not do them. You shouldn't have to force your body to do something that it does not want to do. So if you find yourself just kind of sitting there every once in a while because you don't like that stretch, that's fine. I would rather you listen to your body instead of hurt yourself. All right, relax those arms. You're gonna bring those arms up and around. And reverse, so your arms come from behind to the forward, to back, front, blah, blah, blah. Front. Touch that head back and forth. Bring that head up and down. Into those leg stretches. Bring one of those legs forward, point those toes to the ceiling, stretching the back of your calf. See if I can find another good one in here. Here are some things to ponder as we stretch a little bit longer. Why don't we drive on parkways and park on driveways? If a black box in a plane is indestructible, why can't we make the whole plane out of it? If someone invented instant water, what would they mix with it? All right, relax that leg, stretching that inner thigh, bring that leg up to the side. Why is it called a TV set when you only get one? Why does your nose run and your feet smell? Why is it that when you transport something by car, it's called a shipment, but when you transport something by ship, it's called cargo? All right, switch on over to the other side. I'll let you ponder those deep thoughts this morning. Stretch our side. Sitting on the kind of outer edge of your chair, don't fall off. Bring that leg down in front. Stretches right here. And again, you're free to stretch forward if that feels nice as well. Fall off your chair. Sitting forward. Take a nice deep breath in. You can bring those arms up and around. Breath out. One more. All right. Well, thanks and have a great day, everyone. Remember to please check yourself in using the link below. Let us know if you have any questions. And one last thing to note, we do have a MinSure Navigator service here at the Y. If you are signing up or changing your insurance benefits, you can talk to our free help person. Her name is Michelle. She can help you with any insurance needs you may have. But again, have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you again.